Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Amherst High School for the home opener here in Week 2 between the Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings and the Amherst Falcons. Should be a good one here tonight. Amherst coming off of a 56-0 win last week in Clintonville. Winnebago Lutheran Academy a little bit closer in their victory at home in their win. Let's see what we got here. Against Watertown Luther Prep, 13-12. So two very different sets of circumstances last week, but they played last year down in Fond du Lac. That was a 35-6 win for Amherst, but we'll see how things pan out here this evening. Just looking ahead, Winnebago Lutheran Academy won the toss. They elected to defer to the second half. Amherst will start the football game with the ball. I had an opportunity to sit down and have a talk with head coach Mark Lusick of the Amherst Falcons in his 17th season here at the head of the Amherst football varsity team. We'll hear from him here in just a moment, but again, you are watching and listening to the Auto Select pregame show. Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair service with locations on Church Street, on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. We'll have our sit down with head coach Mark Lusick and then come back with your opening kickoff. It is Week 2 of high school football here on Zaleski Sports.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
All right, we'll get that figured out for next week. Amherst will host Colby next week here at Amherst. That'll be the opening game of the of conference play. So we'll have that, of course, and all games here on ZaleskiSports.com. 16 games tonight. You can check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com. We'll go through them here in just a moment. Actually, we'll do it right now. Spencer Columbus is in Pittsville. Menominee is at DC Everest. River Falls is in Marshfield. Thorpe is in Wisconsin Rapids at Assumption. Abbotsford is at Colby tonight. Wausau East travels down to La Crosse Logan. Marathon in Auburndale. Marathon is at Auburndale. It looked like they were ready to start, but they're just finishing warm-ups. Nash is at Mosney. The big one tonight, Stratford is at Edgar. Winneconne is in Omro. Loyal Greenwood is at Neelsville. Kaukauna is at Notre Dame. Cadott is in Stanley Boyd. Verona is at Oconomowoc. And then Waterford is at Tosa West tonight. Again, you can check all those out at ZaleskiSports.com. You can have the multi-view up that I've got. 15 games right here on my screen. And there are 16 games. Not sure why the 16th one isn't loading, but we won't worry about that. We got a good one here in front of us. Aiden Nerdahl, of course, leading the way for the Amherst Falcons last week for Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Don't want to keep jumping around everywhere. But Evan Cola, senior quarterback, 8 of 15 last week for 78 yards. Eli Mookie with 19 rushes, 137 yards, and a couple of touchdowns for the Vikings. Owen Elke, 4 receptions, 33 yards. And Cooper Schwalbe had 10 tackles last week, 10 for a loss. 2 for a loss last week. Goodness. I'll get it figured out here. We're having a good time. Should be, it's a beautiful night. A little bit different than what we had last week in Clintonville. Tyler Loken last week for the Amherst Falcons, 6 of 7 through the air, 146 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Aiden Nerdal, 8 carries, 120 yards, 4 touchdowns. Cal Lusick received those 2 touchdowns from Tyler Loken, 4 receptions, 95 yards and a couple of touchdowns. And Aiden Nerdal with 5 tackles, 3 of them for loss. So still got a little bit of time here before we get going. It is and we'll see what is announced here today, but it is a tough week. It's been a tough week around the state for high school football fans, for high schools throughout the state. Alma Center Lincoln senior quarterback Adam Mossman. We've got the oh yeah, I wasn't looking right. Sorry. We've got the 4. The Alma Center logo up there in the top right corner. Of course, senior quarterback Adam Mossman passing away last Saturday after suffering a traumatic brain injury in their 8-man game on Thursday against Turtle Lake. Succumbed to his injuries on Saturday morning, and then just yesterday morning, Briggs Maxwell from Ithaca, a freshman, passing away due to a farming accident. It's a tough time. As I was thinking on the way here, no community is immune to tough, tragic losses, especially for students and student athletes. Amherst is no different. There has been a handful of tragic losses over the number of years, and we just keep Ithaca and Alma Center Lincoln and both school districts, communities, teams, everybody involved in our thoughts and prayers as they go through this very, very tough time. So Alma Center, of course, has canceled their game this week against Cornell. They are scheduled to host Assumption next week. Ithaca was supposed to play with Zika Steuben today, and that, of course, was canceled, or yesterday, but nonetheless, it was canceled. So again, just keeping those towns and those schools in our thoughts and prayers as we got about 8 minutes here before our festivities begin. Good crowd filing in here to Amherst, as you'd expect, the home opener from a team that has high aspirations this year, as does Winnebago Lutheran. They've got a very tough conference. They take on Mayville next week, the state champions from a year ago. They got Winnebago Lutheran. They've got Lake Country Lutheran in there as well, I believe, and we'll go through their schedule here. Amherst has Colby next week. Then they go to Marathon. Again, all Amherst games this year live and free on SaleskySports.com, as we have probably brought the last number of years. And this year is no different. For Winnebago Lutheran, they go to Mayville next week. They host Campbell Sport. They go to St. Mary Springs. They host Amro, Laconia, Lamira, and they end with North Fond du Lac before the postseason begins. And 13-12 last week against Watertown Luther Prep. Amherst this year, after their 56-0 win last week, they will obviously have Winnebago Lutheran here today. Colby next week at Marathon. Then they'll host Coleman. That is that mandatory crossover with that conference. Then they'll be at Spencer Columbus. They'll host Waiwega Fremont at Stratford, the big one, in Week 8, and then round it out hosting Wittenberg Burnhamwood not until October 16th. Looking forward to a full week of games this upcoming week. Again, it's the final Friday of August. We've got soccer and volleyball and, of course, football again right away next week. Already week 2. It is moving right along here as school has not yet started for a majority of the public schools, for all public schools in the state. I think DC Everest is starting early this year, but nonetheless, getting a couple of games in, of course, before the start of the school year. 5.5 minutes or so to go here, and then we'll have our opening announcements, our starting lineups, and our kickoff here from Amherst High School. Get all games live and free at ZaleskiSports.com. Go check out the multi-view. We've got it for you. And all games right now are live. All 16 of them. I want to give a big shout-out to all of our staff tonight. Again, we used to be able to have all these games on one channel. That is no longer allowed from YouTube. Only 10 per channel. So we got a workaround with the 16 that we've got tonight, and we've looked forward to another big year. We had 3 games last night. It was New Richmond over Spash. It was Chippewa Falls over Eau Claire Memorial, and then Wisconsin Rapids snapping a 10-game losing streak dating back to 2024. They dismantled Superior 35-15. It was 35-0 at halftime en route to the Red Raiders' first win since 2024. And in the previous week, Superior had snapped a 29-game losing streak. Did the Superior Spartans. So it's just a whale of a game, a long road trip, 4 hours from Superior down to Wisconsin Rapids, and I'm sure it was a quiet ride home for those gentlemen from Superior. So we will have all of our festivities here in just a moment. Again, it is week 2 of the 2026 high school football season, final non-conference game, and then we get into the big-time conference games next week. Amherst opponent Colby is on the network tonight. They are taking on Abbotsford, and we've got that game, of course, on ZaleskiSports.com. Amherst will be entering here from the south end zone in just a moment. Winnebago Lutheran Academy getting ready for their starting lineups being announced. And then we'll get underway here in just a moment. I think it's national anthem and then starting lineups. Yep, that's what Coach Mike Zabluski just told Winnebago Lutheran Academy, that he'll do the national anthem first, and then the starting lineups, and then the whole shindig as we start. Again, Amherst entering from the south end zone. Led once again in his 17th season by Amherst head coach Mark Lusick. If you want to watch that Coach on the Couch interview that I did this morning, you can check that out on our YouTube page at Zaleski Sports. It is up there. It is free to watch. 12.5 minutes of Coach Lusick and I talking about a tough finish last year, the guys that he's got this year, and the hope that he's got for his boys here in 2026. Led by Aiden Nerdall and Rowan Reichenbach. First 2 out of the line for the Falcons.
for the singing of our national anthem, tonight being sung by Olivia Groshek.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
One more time for Maria. It's time to meet the starting lineups for both teams. We'll start with the Vikings. Number 1, senior Cooper Schwalbe. Number 12 is senior Evan Cole. Number 16 is sophomore Cashin Yankee. Number 21, a junior Josh Push. Number 22, a senior Owen Elke. Number 23, a sophomore.
All right, introductions being had here in Amherst. Cooper Schwalbe, Evan Cole at quarterback.
Number 33 is senior Eli Mookie.
Mookie, the main runner for Winnebago Lutheran Academy, in their road white jerseys, blue pants, silver helmets, and should be a good matchup here from Amherst in just a moment. The starting lineups for the Falcons will be announced in just a second.
The head coach of the Vikings is Kevin Lohr. And now, here's your starting lineup for your Amherst Falcons. Up first, number 3, a junior Antonio Nicola. Number 5, a senior Aiden Nerdal. Number 6, a senior Liam Connor. Number 7, a senior Caden Yaku. Number 9, a senior Tyler Loken. Number 11, a senior Cal Lucid. Number 59, a junior Ray Spadoni. Number 60, a senior Jesse Blanker. Number 63, a junior Orion Hassenbach. Number 65, a senior Colby Shrevetowski. And finally, number 69, a senior Rowan Reichenbach. The head coach of the Falcons is Mark Lusick. Tonight's officials are Daniel Bissett, William Reese, Steve Breister, Mark Larson, and Brian Robinson. We want to make sure we thank Ben Phelan out of Stevens Point Orthopedics and Jody Waltberg, our athletic trainer. Also, thank you to the Amherst Fire District EMS and our fire trucks.
All right, getting ready to go here in Amherst. Falcons will receive, going north to south, left to right on your screen. Looking forward to a fun one here tonight. Again, today's pregame show is presented by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in West. And no matter your automotive needs, look to auto-select and you're good to go. They'll be going north to south, actually, left to right. I think that's what I said. A lot going on tonight. Packers are in action, Brewers are in action, and high school football is underway here in week 2. Good start for the crew tonight. We'll get into that throughout our broadcast here tonight. Tony Vaquera, the back man on the left side. Aiden Nerdahl, I believe, on the near side here. And a kick all the way into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Nicely done by Jackson Abraham.
Kick is out of the back of the end zone. Ball be placed at the 20-yard line. First down, Falcons.
All right, Tyler Loken in at quarterback. Aiden Nerdahl, his running back. Tony Vaquera to the near side. Liam Connor as well. Cal Lusick, the slot. Trips to the right as we start things up. Hand it up to Nerdahl. Logan's going to keep it himself off the right side. Tyler into the up past the 30 to the 31-yard line.
To the 31-yard line, 1st and 10, Falcons.
Loken again, hands up to Nerdahl. He's going to be stood up there and driven back hard. A gain of a couple up to the 33, 34-yard line.
Carry to the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
All games, it looks like, except for maybe Mosania and Notre Dame and Kaukauna have started. Second down and 8, just underway. A minute gone by, first quarter. Amherst and Winnebago Lutheran Academy. And a shotgun now for Loken with 3 receivers set to the far side. Hands up to Nerdahl off the right side. Lots of blockers. He's in the clear. One guy to beat. Cuts back in to the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10. Nerdahl goes to the house. 67 yards for Aiden Nerdahl. And he's got his 5th touchdown of the year already. A great block on the right side by Jesse Blanker, and Aiden Nerdahl just had one guy to beat. And took it to the house, 67 yards on that one for Aiden. 6-0 Amherst, 10:42 to go here in the first quarter. Now Cole Hutkowski will be in to kick. Attempt the PAT. A good week last week for Cole. Missed a 35-yarder, just a couple of feet wide right late in that first half last week. Good snap, good holding. Hutkowski's kick, it is up, and it is good. 10:42 to go, first quarter. Amherst leads at 7-0. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, security.
Quick scoring strike for the Falcons. Hutkowski to kick away, and it's a high end overhand kick. Going to be taken on a bound. No, it's going to be taken on the fly, and a good Pursuit to the football there up to the 31-yard line.
Kick is returned by number 27, Parker Mullenbach.
Parker Mullenbach, one of the other athletes on the team for Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Evan Cole in at quarterback. Couple of threw the ball well last week. Couple of running backs flanking him to the left and right. Hands up to Mullenbach off the right side. Stood up there. Jesse Blanker in the middle for the Falcons.
Mullenbach with carrying, loss of 1 down at the 30-yard line. Down by number 7, Caden Yakush.
Caden Yakush in there as well. Second down at 11, a loss of 1. Off the left side this time, stood up. And back to the original line of scrimmage.
Ball's carried by Cooper Schwalbe. Gain of 1 on the play, 3rd down and 10.
Third down and 10. Back to pass is Cole. Looking for his receiver. Has him beat. And popped up. Good defense there by Gavin Schneider, the senior defensive back.
Broken up by number 10, Gavin Schneider.
4th down coming up for the Vikings. Cole back to punt. It's a boomer. Tony Vaquera back to return, and it's going to take a Vikings bounce and then an Amherst roll. And that is where the Falcons will start back again at their 29-yard line. Today's game is brought to you in part by JG Plumbing. Call JG Plumbing for all your residential or commercial plumbing needs. As your local Amana dealer, you can always trust in JG to get it fixed and get it off your mind. That's JG Plumbing of Amherst. What do we got? Spencer Columbus 7-0 over Pittsville. 7-0 Menominee over DC Everest. No other scores right now. Assumption leads 8-0 over Thorpe. Cadott 8-0 over Stanley Boyd. Loken in the shotgun again. Hands off to Nerdall. He's going to be stood up there. Fall forward for a gain of 2.
Nerdall with the carry.
What do we got here, guys?
Tackle to the 30-yard line.
Are we live in Mosney?
2nd down and 9.
I don't know if we are or not. I think they are. Yep, they are. Just wasn't showing up on the multi-view at live time. 2nd down and 8. Gain of a couple for Nerdall. Couple of receivers to the far, one to the near. Rolling out, looking, has his receiver Vaquera to the sideline and incomplete. Had Cal Lusick across the middle as well. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8 coming up. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. 3rd down and 8 for the Falcons. We are at 8:06 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Amherst. Notre Dame Academy 7-0 over Kaukauna early. Always good to have a guy like Kingston Allen on our broadcast. Cal Lusick to the sidelines. Ripped out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's going to be fourth down, and they'll give them the 36.
To the 36-yard line.
It'll be a 4th down and 3. Tyler Loken back to punt. They did run a fake against the Vikings last year. Evan Cole back to return for the Vikings. Vikings aren't going to jump off sides, and Loken is going to boot it away. A spiraling kick is going to be fair caught at the 25-yard line. That wasn't Cole who was that. That was Owen Elke on the return, on the fair catch. All right, what do we got? 6-3, Abbotsford over Colby. Is that true?
1st and 10 Vikings.
Usually don't have a score like that in kicking field goals. I think Joe might have put the wrong score on. 6-0. Colby over Abbotsford. All right, second possession here for the Vikings. Trailing 7-0. A net gain of 0 yards the last drive for Winnebago Lutheran Academy. In motion goes Mullenbach. Cole hands it up. Right up the middle. A good hit there after a slight gain by Eli Mookie.
Second 29-yard line by Aiden Nerdahl.
Nerdahl in there on the tackle. He exits. Cal Lusick exits. Winnebago Lutheran, of course, in the Flyway Conference. Lamira, Mayville, Campbellsport, Laconia, North Fond du Lac, Omro, and St. Mary Springs. St. Mary Springs just opened up a brand new football stadium last week. Bob Highland Field on the campus. Mookie got stood up and driven back. Jesse Blanker right in there for the Falcons.
Jesse Blanker with a stop.
Senior captain for Coach Lusick. 3rd down coming up for the Vikings. Under 7 minutes to go first quarter.
3rd down and 7.
Third down and 7. Couple of receivers standing on the far side for the Vikings. Cole and Mookie in the backfield. Now they switch sides. Now Mookie in at the slot on the right side. Trips to the right. Clean backfield for Cole. Elke in motion. Mookie on the reception. Tries to get past. Falcons fly to the ball. Nowhere to go for Eli Mookie. 4th down coming up for the Vikings. Caden Yakush the first there. Jesse Blanker helped clean it up. 4th down coming up for Winnebago Lutheran. What do we got? Packers in action tonight against the Cardinals, Brewers, and Rangers down at AmFam tonight. Scoreless from Lambeau. It is not scoreless from American Family Field, I'll tell you that. I got a couple of score updates. It is 2-0 Milwaukee. Tony Vaquera way back to return. Pressure is on. Nerdahl nearly got there. Another booming punt for Evan Cole, and that one bounces out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that is where Amherst will start their next possession. Today's game brought to you by Express Employment Professionals. They've got relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. And Amherst will be on the road in week 4 when they head to Marathon. We got Marathon on the network tonight as well. They are at Auburndale. Mike Steinwagner over there. What a surprise. Stratford and Edgar scoreless. Auburndale and Marathon scoreless as well. Menasha up 7-0 early on Mosinee. Again, you can check out all those scores and games, live games, on ZaleskiSports.com. Tyler Loken. Shovel passes it to Aiden Nerdahl. Tries to get the corner. Got pushed there and then upended on the backside. Parker Mullenbach on the initial. And there's going to be a holding penalty on Amherst. First down and long now for Amherst. Back to the 18-yard line.
Ball's placed at the 18-yard line. First down at 20.
You got to put the ball on the other hash. All right, first and 20 now for Amherst. 5:21 to go here in the first quarter. Couple of receivers flanked out to the right side. Tyler Johnson, Liam Connor. Cal Lusick to the near side. Loken in the pistol, back to pass. He's going to keep it himself. Tuck it, got hit. Nowhere to go for Tyler on that play. Second down and long coming up.
Loken with the keeper. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 19.
And the stands here on this side packed. The visitor bleacher side packed as well. Good crowd making the way up from Fond du Lac. .442 to go. Loken going to option it over to Nerdahl on the left side. Got a great block from Vaquera. First down for Aiden. Stiff arms along the sideline, and he gets ripped out of bounds by the shoulder pad. A huge gainer and a big first down for Amherst.
That's Aiden Nerdahl with the carry.
Up to the 34-yard line.
To the 34-yard line, where it's first and 10, Falcons.
41.
Correction, 36 yards.
44-yard carry. 44-yard carry there for Aiden on the option. Got taken out of bounds at the last second by Parker Mullenbach. Loken back to pass this time. To the sideline. Caught and dropped by Liam Connor. Heard the footsteps in and out of the hands of the senior wide receiver.
Second down and 10.
You know, one thing we can say now here on Zaleski Sports that is different from the mothership at ESPN, we've got a score ticker on the bottom of our screen. ESPN eliminated that this year for college football. FCS started last night. There were a couple of quote-unquote upsets and a bunch of games coming up on Saturday. Packers, Irish from Lambeau, or excuse me, Badgers and Irish from Lambeau on September 6th. Aiden Nerdahl again. Evan Cole's going to bring him down at the 15-yard line. Just trying to arm tackle. Aiden Nerdahl is not going to get the job done. Too big, too strong.
First and 10, Falcons.
Ball at the 15-yard line. Clock runs with 4:10 to go here in the first quarter. First and 10 in the pistol for Loken. Hands up to Nerdahl off the left side. Gets through the offensive line and driven down there at about the 12-yard line or so. Slight gain of 3 with 3:40 to go here in the first quarter.
Nerdle down to the 12-yard line. Second down and 7.
Rowan Reichenbach exiting. Landon Austin exiting as well for the Falcons. I think Reichenbach's helmet may have just come off. That's why he had to exit. Amherst inside the 15-yard line again. Second down and 7. Ball at the 12. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Has him open. Touchdown, Jackson Lutz. Tyler Loken to Jackson Lutz, and Amherst scores it with 2:59 to go here in the first quarter. Absorbed the hit and able to hang out of the ball. And Amherst scores again here with under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. A strike from Loken. Nice job all the way around for the Falcons. Defense has done a great job. Offense has helped them out. Cole Hutkowski will be in to attempt the PAT. He's got his kick block back there. Hutkowski didn't miss he missed one last week, and then missed a field goal. Still 156-0. Bad snap, good hold by Loken, and Hutkowski's kick is up, and it is good. 2:59 to go, first quarter. Amherst leads at 14-0. We're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Amherst started the possession first and 20. Gained a slight single yard on the first play. Aiden Nerdahl went 44 yards on the next play. And then, again, just methodically moving down the field and able to pick off the defense one play at a time. Again, in between quarters, we'll give you score updates from the games here on Zaleski Sports tonight. DC Everest now 9-7 leaders over Menominee. Menasha still up, Auburndale up, Winneconne up on Omro 13-0. La Crosse Logan 7-0 over Wausau East. Spencer Club at 7-0 over Pittsville. Loyal Greenwood 22-0 over Neilsville. Loyal Greenwood no longer in this Amherst conference. Mullenbach with a return. He lowered his shoulder. Going to be taken down at about the 27-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go, first quarter, 2:52 and counting. And appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. What else we got? Colby and Abbotsford. Colby just scored again. Amherst will take on Colby next week. Here from Amherst on Zaleski Sports. Cole going to back to pass. Wide open across the middle is Schwalbe. He breaks a tackle. He's still up. Good job there by Cooper Schwalbe with the reception. Again, able to lure the defense in on the play action and then go over the top and get the pass completion. If you're considering a career in fabrication or welding, consider dropping off a resume at Legacy Steel. This addition to our Amherst community is located in the Amherst Business Park. That's Legacy Steel, proud supporters of the Amherst Falcons. Caden Yakush just needed to get his chin strap rebuckled. 2:20 and counting here in the first quarter. And timeout's going to be called by Kevin Lair. Timeout, Winnebago Lutheran Academy. 2:10 to go, first quarter. It's 14-0 Amherst. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
It's easy.
come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today.
That's all it takes.
We were told on Monday to interact a little bit more with our viewers and the commenters on our YouTube page. So if you want to leave a comment, let us know where you're watching from and give you a shout out here. Good crowd watching online as we do every Friday night. Numbers are remarkable. Make sure you subscribe as well. We don't usually ask viewers to do so, but subscribe, hit that notification button, and you'll be notified whenever games go live. We got volleyball and soccer next week, so make sure you are raring and ready to go. Schwalbe and Mullenbach. Hands up to Mookie up the middle. He lowered his head and got about 2 yards on the carry.
Gains 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8.
Stevens Point Orthopedics probably continues to offer complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. 715-344-0701. Second and 8, 95 seconds to go, first quarter. A couple of receivers, Quinn Gensler, the receiver to the near side now for the Vikings. Back to pass, across the middle, caught, first down. Owen Elke on the reception, first down, Vikings. A quick hitter, again, able to freeze the defense on that play action, and
Ball's placed at the 42-yard line.
Elke right across the middle for another first down for Winnebago Lutheran Academy.
First down, Vikings.
1:15 to go, first quarter. Ball inside Amherst territory now. 1 minute left. Mullenbach in motion, hands up to him off the right side. Gets a hole, breaks the tackle, and falls forward near another first down. They'll give him 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1 coming up with 50 seconds to go. Aiden Nerdahl, who's taking a couple of plays off, will re-enter for the Falcons.
Second down and 1.
Mason Nerdahl will exit. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Gensler and Elke lined up to the near side for the Vikings. Twin backs with Evan Cole. He's going to keep it himself off the right side. Stood up. And that should end our first 12 seconds on the nose. Another first down for the Vikings right at the 35-yard line. And Coach Lair will end this first quarter with on a positive note. It's a first down for the Vikings. We'll have our second quarter when we come back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Midstate Technical College.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Do you have a cracked, sunken, or uneven sidewalk, garage floor, patio, driveway? Before you spend thousands on a full replacement, there's a better way. We've got you covered. Why B&H? We're reliable, fairly priced, and we're right in your community. No big crews, no mess left behind, just solid work you can count on. Reach out today for your free estimate, and I'll come take a look and give you a straight answer. B&H Concrete Lifting, reliable, affordable, and local.
All right, welcome back to Amherst. Serenading us here with one of the queens of country music. Of course, Dolly Parton passing away a couple of days ago. One of those that obviously nobody is immortal, but Dolly, one of those that you thought could be. She was not, and tough loss, no doubt about it. 60 years in the music industry. Absolutely legendary woman. All right, 1st and 10 here. Low snap, back to pass, looking to the corner routes, got him open on the far side. He is going to get taken down there by Gavin Schneider. A big gainer to Owen Elke, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Vikings. Great play out of the quarter break.
1st and goal, Vikings.
A call out of the quarter break to go to that sideline or to that wide side of the field and had him open. 1st and goal inside the 5. Elke and Gensler, the receivers to the far side. The big beefs in the backfield. Mookie and Mullenbach with Evan Cole. Off the left side, stopped there by Nerdahl.
No gain on the play.
Nerdahl and Ray Spadoni in there. Schneider will exit stage right here. 2nd and goal from the 4. Slowly up to the line of scrimmage. Now 2 receivers flanked to the far side of the field, or near side of the field, the wide side. Mookie in the backfield, and timeout's going to be taken by WLA. They took a long time in the huddle, broke the huddle, and were all confused on what to do. We'll keep it here as we remind you that on now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service, starting as low as $49 on Starfire tires, plus price match guarantee on all tire brands. When it comes to tires, look no further than Sherrill Tire and Auto Service in Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, Weston, and of course, Stevens Point. 7-0 Auburndale. I think these probably should refresh on their own. Stratford and Edgar still scoreless, not a surprise. Notre Dame Kaukauna 21-7. Marshfield leads River Falls now 8-6. DC Everest 9-7 over Menominee. Auburndale 7-0 over Marathon. Menasha 7-0 over Mosinee. Winneconne still up 14-0 on Amro. La Crosse Logan 16-0 on Wausau East. Spencer Columbus 14-0 on Pittsville. Verona up 7-3 on Oconomowoc. 13-0 Colby over Abbey. Loyal Greenwood 23-0 over Neilsville. We'll get to the rest here in a moment. 2nd and goal from the 4. Hands up off the right side. Bounces to the outside. He fumbled the ball. It's on the ground. Amherst has it. Oh, a big break. And the Falcons take over. It was fumbled by Parker Mullenbach. And the Falcons will take it. Oh, a huge break and a big takeaway for Amherst.
1st and 10 Falcons.
And Amherst will have it 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. First and 10, Amherst. Jackson Lutz came up, Tony Ficara came up with it. Did not see who forced it, but a big forced fumble. Again, out of a timeout, had a good play call. Mullenbach was dancing around back there. And now Tyler Loken hands up to Nerdahl. This time off the left side, needs one block. Breaks the tackle. Up to the 20-yard line, gets some breathing room for the Falcons. 15-yard gain for Amherst.
1st and 10 Falcons.
Up to the 20. 10-15 to go here in the first half now. Again, fans lined up all along the fence line in front of the concession stands. 1st and 10 from the 20. Loken with it. Back to pass, looking, still looking. All day across the middle, it's nearly intercepted. Tony Vaquero was out there. Caden Yakush was open, and Loken nearly threw it in the hands of a Vikings defender.
Second down and 10.
Second and 10 from the 20-yard line. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com. By an agent near you. Assumption up 16-0 on Thorpe. And falling up to the 25-yard line, third down and 5 coming up. Waterford up 14-0 on Wauwatosa West. And Cadott 16-7 leaders over Stanley Boyd.
Back up at our 73, Josh Eckert. Third down and 5.
Third down and 5 coming up here for the Falcons after a big takeaway deep in their own territory. And Coach Lusick will take a timeout here with 9:17 to go in the first half. Third down and 5 coming up when we come back. It is Amherst football. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Midstate Technical College.
Hello, Wisconsin. Jake Feltz here from Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. It's finally time for fall fun at Feltz's Dairy Store 7 days a week from September 19th to October 31st. Navigate your way through 3 separate corn mazes, pick out the perfect pumpkin for carving or decorating, or let the kids play in our fun farm with over 20 different activities for all ages. Visit feltzsdairystore.com for more info and times on our fall offerings. Food, family, and fun.
All right, first time out taken by the Falcons here tonight. As they will have it for third and 5 from their own 25-yard line after a fumble. Nerdahl went 15 yards, was first and 10 from the 20, incomplete pass, a little 5-yard scamper there. And now we've got a third and 5 from the 25-yard line for the Falcons, under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Nerdahl flanking to Logan's left side. Back to pass, low snap, looking, stepping up, wide open, and it's going to be caught that time by Caden Yakush. Caden's got to hang out of the ball, and he does. A huge gainer up inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. Wide open was Yakush, and it's a first down for Amherst. Landon Austin back into the game for Liam Connor. Third and 5, a big gainer. 39 yards. Loken with it again. Hands off to Nerdahl, off the left side. Aiden with a head of steam, breaks an arm tackle again to the outside, runs over a defender, gets inside nearly the 20-yard line. They'll give him the 21. Another gain of 15 more for Aiden Nerdahl. 8.5 to go, first half. This drive started back at the Amherst 5-yard line. .8:15 and counting. Cal Lusick flanks out to the right side. Tony Vaquero to the receiver to the near side. Nerdahl behind Loken in the pistol. Hands up to Nerdahl, right up the middle. Keeps the feet moving. Up to about the 17. A gain of 4 on the play for Aiden Nerdahl.
Down to the 17-yard line. Second down and 6.
7:40 to go. Loken comes to the sidelines for the play call this time. Seven and a half left. Got a wonderful crowd here in Wonderful crowd here in Amherst tonight. Home opener for the Falcons. Loken in the shotgun this time. Back to Pat. No, option play. Loken will keep it himself. And a nice job there by Cooper Schwalbe. He didn't make the tackle, but he made sure that Loken didn't pitch it out to Aiden Nerdahl. Third down coming up for Amherst, under 7 minutes to go. .640 and counting. First half. Make sure you stick around at halftime. We'll show you our first episode of the 2026 Hard Knocks Elk Mound Mounders. Pistol formation for Loken. Nerdahl behind him. Hands up to Aiden, right up the middle, and he's going to be taken down. Fourth down coming up right in the middle of the field. We'll see what Coach Lusick wants to do. Hutkowski was good last week. Tony Vaquera coming in. Exiting will be Mason Nerdahl. He was in as a extra blocker. Fourth down coming up for Amherst. Fourth and 6. Back to pass is Loken looking to the end zone. No, to the sideline. Is caught again by Yakush. Had Lusick, then went to Yakush across to the sideline. And it's the first and goal. Another pitch and catch from Tyler Loken to Caden Yakush. First and goal at the 5. This drive started at the Amherst 5. Landon Austin checks in for the Falcons. Nerdahl moves to Loken's left side. Austin and Vaquera, the receivers, to the near side. And Lusick will take his second timeout with 5 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll keep it here. Remind you that the International Bank of Amherst invites you to bank locally with all the amenities you'd expect from your local bank. Great rates and local friendly service with a smile. Put your trust in the International Bank of Amherst. What do we got here from Zaleski Sports? Score updates. Stratford and Edgar still 0-0. Notre Dame 21, Kaukauna 13. Marshfield 16-6 over River Falls. Menominee now leads DC Everest 13-9. Auburndale 7-0 over Marathon. 14-0 Winneconne over Omro. Lacrosse Logan 23-0 over Wausau East. Menasha 14-0 over Mosinee. 20-0 Spencer Columbus over Pittsville. Colby leads 13-0 over Abbotsford. It says 13-1. That is clearly not right. Assumption 16-0 over Thorpe. Loyal Greenwood 23-0 over Neillsville Granton. Oconomowoc now 9-7 leaders over Verona. Waterford 14-0 over Wauwatosa West. And Cadott now up 24-7 on Stanley Boyd. First and goal from the 5. 5 minutes to go first half. 14-0 Amherst, a 90-yard drive and counting. Hands up to Nerdahl. No, Loken will keep it himself. Just able to hang on to the ball. It looked like it bobbled for a moment. But it's going to be second and goal inside the 3-yard line.
Down to the 2-yard line.
They'll put him at the 2 with 4:45 to go. 4.5 to go here in the first half, second quarter. Second down and goal from the 2. Hands up to Nerdahl. Oh, he got popped in the backfield and driven back. Third and goal from the 2 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Oh, good penetration there by the Vikings defense. Nowhere for Aiden to go. A 93-yard drive for Amherst. Looking for those final two. Loken and Nerdall in the backfield. On the end around, it's going to be Lusick up the middle. No, not in. Popped right inside the 1 yard line on the pass play. It's going to be 4th and goal from inside the 1 yard line.
4th down and goal.
The 1.5 or half yard line. 94.5 yards, looking for that final half a yard is Amherst. Loken in the shotgun with Nerdall to his left. Landon Austin, the receiver, to the far side. Tony Vaquera to the left. And Coach Lusick will use his 3rd and final timeout here at 2:57 to go. Trying to set up the right play here on 4th and goal from inside the 1 yard line. BMC Restoration Remodeling is your local family-owned experts on storm damage, water damage, roofing, gutters, and general remodeling. They're a proud community supporter with over 30 years of experience breathing new life into so many worn or damaged homes. Learn more at bmcrestoration.com. That is bmcrestoration.com. Again, this drive started after a fumble by Winnebago Lutheran inside their own 5 yard line. Amherst Tony Vaquera recovered it. They've gone 94 yards, have completed a couple of big 3rd downs. And the Vikings looking for one more stop here with the ball inside the Vikings 1 yard line. Loken in the pistol. Stack in the line. Spadoni looking for a good snap. Hands up to Nerdall. He's stopped, and he's not going to make it. Nope. They stopped him inside the 1. A huge defensive stop for the Vikings.
Nerdall stopped at the goal line.
And Winnebago Lutheran Academy will take over. Tried the right side, got pushed, kept the legs moving, and then couldn't go any further. A big, big stop for the Vikings. The back side of the ball resting at about the 1/4-inch line. 2:51 to go. What a big stop after giving up the ball inside the Amherst 5 yard line on a very well-run drive for Winnebago Lutheran to get a big stop inside the 1. Now Evan Cole with Eli Mookie in the backfield with him. A pass across the middle. It's going to be caught by Schwalbe. And he's going to be taken down. Good breathing room there now for the Vikings. 2:40 and counting. It is a 1st down. Vikings will receive to start the 2nd half. Elke and Gensler, the receivers, to the near side. Schwalbe, the tight end, to the left side. Low snap off the left side, and Mookie with a big run. Vikings only 1 timeout remaining as Mason Nerdall checks back in for Amherst. Aiden Nerdall will exit. Packers 10, Cardinals 10. Final preseason game. Packers don't play then until September 13th in Minnesota. 95 seconds to go, 1st half. This time off the right side. Awkward fall. 3rd down coming up.
Eli Mookie with the carry.
Mookie on the carry. 3rd down and
3rd down and 2.
About 2 yards.
Hey, our local celebrities.
1:15 to go.
Brian Abbey. Make your way down to the field entrance towards the concession stand to prepare for the Sherrill Tire and Service Tire Roll.
60 seconds to go first half. Again, only one timeout for the Vikings. Low snap. Up the middle. Mookie's got room. Oh, a big saving tackle there by Cal Lusick. Clock will stop at 44 seconds. They'll run once they get the sticks positioned.
First down Vikings.
40 seconds to go. Coach Lair's not taking his final timeout. Tells his guys to get up to the line. A lot of time wasted there. Back to pass. Has his receiver. And it's going to be caught. Oh, inside the 40-yard line is going to be Quinn Gensler. And Coach Lair's still not going to take his timeout. Clock is going to run. They're still not taking a timeout. 10 seconds left. They got to go. Got to get the ball. Snapped the ball. Nobody knew what was going on. And then Evan Cole just smashed it into the ground with 9 seconds to go. And Coach Lair still hasn't taken his timeout. Second down and 10 with 9 seconds to go. Heck of a pitch and catch out there to Quinn Gensler to get him down to the 37-yard line. But the Vikings still with one timeout left. In motion goes Elke. Back to pass again across the middle and airmailed him. Not close. Oh my goodness, a late flag comes in.
There's a flag on the play.
That was after the play was over with 4.5 seconds to go. Pass interference called, 15 yards with 4.5 seconds to go.
Pass interference on the Falcons.
Up to the 22-yard line.
Ball's down to the 22-yard line.
And now they'll take their timeout with 4.5 seconds to go.
Timeout. Vikings.
We'll keep it here for the final 4.5 seconds. Again, they've marched down the field here.
Jackson DeWitt from Mid-State Technical College. Hey, you're one of our local celebrities. We need you for the Sherrill Tire and Service Auto.
No, I don't know about that. 4.5 to go. Ball at the 22-yard line. Ticky-tack pass interference call. Ball was overthrown. But play as it is. First and 10 from the 22. Again, the Vikings will start the second half with the football. They won the toss, elected to defer in the first half. Receivers right and left now. Rolling out to his left. Across the middle. It's going to be caught. Did he score? Touchdown, Vikings! Cooper Schwalbe went up and took it away. And the Vikings score with no time left here in the half. They go 99.5 yards. And the Vikings score. With no time left on the clock. Schwalbe, a big offensive weapon And Cole in to attempt the PAT. Low snap, it is up, and the PAT is good. First half is over here in Amherst. There's going to be a flag that will be assessed in the second half with likely roughing the kicker or running into the kicker. We'll see what the final call is before we go into our halftime break. Again, the Vikings will start the second half with the football. Either way, Amherst rushed the kicker. I believe Evan Cole was roughed into. Yeah, that's what they're going to say. So it's going to be the PAT is good. Amherst will go into the locker room. Winnebago Lutheran will head to the north end zone. 14-7. We got a brand new ball game here in Amherst. Our second half, or our halftime, will show our Hard Knocks episode and come back with a kickoff here from Amherst in the second half. 14-7 here from Amherst. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Mega Sure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Linebacker. Brady Sundin.
And just about the excitement of starting the year off. It's already August, and you guys are going to scrimmage next week. Just talk about how you're going to prepare for that and a game the following week.
Well, yeah, for the seniors, we've been preparing since 4 years ago. I mean, we've had long off seasons every year. We've been in the weight room. We've been excited all year long for this moment, and this is our senior year. All the guys below us are ready, and they're ready for us to stand up and be leaders this year. And I think we're going to have a good one, and the scrimmage is going to go well, and we're just going to propel us into the season this year, and I think it's going to be a good one this year.
I mean, yeah, we're all putting in that work. You know, got a great group of seniors. It's like a brotherhood. It's not even a group. Yeah, we're all putting in the work, pretty locked in. We got a lot of high expectations.
Elk Mound enters the 2026 campaign with high hopes. They're coming off a 3-6 season, but only lost a handful of seniors. Coach David Liu and his team have plenty of returning talent.
Down there, back seven, way down there. Everett D-line, right with coach. Let's go, let's go. Yes, sir.
Ready to pop out this way. Brady's got back. Wrap up. Good.
Sure, wrap up.
Next group, switch sides. Switch sides. Brady, you go outside here. Okay, play it on this side.
Hey, guys, we got pads on. Wrap up. Wrap up.
One more, Brady. There you go.
Go. Hut.
Back. Good. Hey.
Hut. Break down. Good job.
Hey, stay here, get tapped out.
Tap out your guy.
Hey, if you have a penny on, hand the penny to the person
guy.
you're replacing.
Okay.
Please. I definitely want you to get an outside rep today. Hey, Roder, I definitely want you to get an inside rep today too at some point in time.
Who's my orange?
Early on, the Mounders familiarize themselves with their playbook and give guys reps at different spots.
Side, hot. Hey, cool. Yeah! Hey. Hot. Very good, Parker Root. Very good, Parker Root. Hey, stay where you are. Get tapped out. If you have a penny on, give that penny to this guy. They can red scout for you.
You're going to get a chance. You're going to get your time. Sometimes you got to be a little bit more patient. But it's going to happen. And when it does, be ready to excel. Excel in your role. We talked about this, about being a team and be about good teammates. You got to sacrifice sometimes for the good, just like your families at home. You sacrifice a little bit, all right? Really nice job. Okay, a couple announcements. Tonight.
Beginning of the season means early practices for the team and opportunities for team bonding activities as they take advantage of the time before school starts.
Start off by saying your name.
Norman Hansen.
Yeah, and you were O-line, D-line?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Talk about what you've seen from both sides of the ball on the line so far.
Well, first time I was here, when I was a freshman, everybody looked promising. You know, it was nice to be a part of the team. And as I grew with it, I could tell coaches were starting to really get the team up. Everybody was really learning like the culture of Elk Mound here. And the line has gotten much bigger now. I mean, when I was a freshman, we didn't have this many this many people in the line in a while. I mean, we have like 20, 30 guys out, and the lines are filled. I mean, it looks so much more promising.
We're expecting to be a good team, a big bond of brothers. We got a lot of people coming back, so we've been moving through stuff faster than most years, and everybody's been having a lot of camaraderie. We've been loud, hooting and hollering, all that stuff. Like, just everybody's getting along well, flying through things fast, getting the plays down, all that. But our team has been great. Everybody knows their assignments, everybody knows where they're going, and we're able to get plays down on the first time we do it and not have to make mistakes the first couple times and then finally get it. It's just been smooth through everything.
We got accelerators, and we've got punt, scout, punt, block. Gonna need ya. Here we go, Marty. Break them down. Come on, Marty. Scout, punt, block. Rub it in. Last day we get to hit today.
Elk Mound rounded out their second week with a scrimmage at Stanley Boyd, and they now prepare for their first game on the road at Spooner, a team they lost to by 1 point to open the season last year. The Mounders look to get some revenge and start their season on a high note.
You are our free guy, so we gotta come out so that he either has to come and get us or leave us. Don't come too far, but about 1 yard up field and 1 yard outside, and then you're coming tight to here. If he goes out, be ready to like knock a hand down, step over some stuff here. Easton, starting outside, crashing down, because we want him coming down with you. We want you to be his primary concern, and you're crashing right into DJ.
Kicking and blocking work occurs, and then groups split and rotate between different drills, emphasizing blocking, tackling, and footwork.
Fast one, right. loser's got a push-up. If you don't get 3 yards, you got a push-up. If you get 3 yards, you got one. Hit him! Yeah! Hey, good one to end on, Declan. Hey, break us down, Declan. Good job, bud. We got NDD.
The last 2 weeks has been a lot of fun around here. We found out we got some really good senior leaders. The kids are really stepping up. Like I said before, we're over 60 kids in our program. We were fortunate enough to go over to Stanley Boyd, had a decent scrimmage. All of our kids got to scrimmage at the varsity JV or JV2 level. And now we're just, preparing. We're preparing for our first game, preparing for that first test of who we are going to be and what our identity is going to be. And, we keep talking about this, the little details, doing the things correctly all the time, not just some of the time, but all the time. And we've really seen a great attitude with our kids and a lot of smiles and a lot of team building. These guys do a lot of things together. We went to Wakanda Water Park last week together. They go down to the creek together, they eat together, they go golfing together, and that are the best teams when kids get together, do things as a family. So we're really, really excited to see what happens this Friday night. As far as Spooner, they have been a great opponent for us. We've played them non-conference. We played them in the playoffs, 3 overtimes during the COVID year. Just a great, well-run program up there. And I have a lot of respect for those guys, and so does our team. And we know that we're going to go up there and it's going to be a battle. They've been thinking about that. They've been preparing for it. That 1-point loss last year really hurt. But, hopefully that gave us a little bit of motivation to be better. And again, like we keep talking about, paying attention to the little details this year and have a little bit of fun up there too.
Everyone on the line, everyone on the line. Down. Go team! Time it.
We're underway in Spooner. Elk Mound elects to kick, and the defense gets to work right away. Strong tackling and good coverage by Connor Mock lead to a 3-and-out from the rails. A muffed punt turns into great field position for the Mounder offense.
Hey, maximum effort right now. Right now. Clap back, baby. Here we go, offense. Let's go, offense.
The first snap on offense of the season results in a William Thatcher rushing touchdown. Good start for the Mounders.
Let's go!
Another forced punt from Spooner, and their special teams woes continue with an overhead snap. Jackson Fiesel delivers a strike to Adam Roeder, who runs it in for a touchdown. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. 2-point conversion successful on the Parker Rude carry. Spooner looks to turn the tides with a kick return touchdown from Noah Wexett. Rude answers back with a nice return of his own to set up a carry of his own for 25 plus yards. The rushing touchdown brings momentum back to the Mounders. Roeder and Zachariah Brantner converge on a tackle to force a fumble on the next Spooner drive. Feasel airs it out for Rude, who makes a grab inside the 5. Thatcher punches it in as the Elk Mound offense is firing on all cylinders. They lead 27-6. The Rails are forced to punt yet again, and Gavin Dean makes a tackle for a safety. They look to Jace Fleesburg the next drive, and he picks up another Mounder score. All things going Elk Mound. The strong rushing continues from Elk Mound in the second quarter. Thatcher racks up his 3rd touchdown.
Good job, Ace. Good job. Hey, that's good. Good job, big house.
Spooner looks to fight back going into the half as Jax Foss connects with Benjamin Eichten.
I don't want to give this up, okay? I do not want to give this up, right? Really mess with him, okay? Really mess with him here, all right? Hey, we're in 0 on the back end, right? Very good inside technique, right? Slow till you know backers, still read that fullback here, all right?
The Mounder defense makes some strong tackles in the 10 to keep the Rails out of the end zone. 43-7, Elk Mound at the break.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Elk Mound 43, Spooner 7.
Just a few things like that. But here's the deal. Does that mean that we can be any less intense or pay any less attention to details in the second half? If anything, what are we going to do? Be better. Be better. Good job. Young guys, you're going to get a crack. I always said, prepare for your opportunity comes back. You got to be ready. Who's ready?
I am.
And our older guys are going to be right there cheering everybody on because that's what a good family does. All right? Pay attention. Let's take care of it. Where's the water?
The second half gave Coach Lou a chance to give all of his guys a shot at playing. They turned the ball over a couple times and let up a touchdown, but made some nice defensive stops along the way. Most importantly, it was an opportunity for everyone to get their feet wet week 1. The 43-14 victory was the exact tone they were looking to set for the year.
White pants, huh? Yeah. Hey, first of all, I want to tell you something. And I said it over there, and I mean it. And I said it when we first met tonight. This is a different standard. This is a different team. We talk about Cloverbelt speed. We talk about Cloverbelt standards. If we want to be elite, be in the top with the best teams, that's what it's going to take every week. It's over. Once you leave this field tonight, this is over. Saturday and Sunday we'll have film out to you guys. Monday, what do we think about now?
You can watch the remainder of that Hard Knocks episode on our YouTube page. Welcome back to Amherst. 14-7 Falcons over the Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings. It was a wild end of that second quarter. Winnebago Lutheran fumbled the football inside the Amherst 5-yard line in the south end zone. Amherst took it all the way down the field, got it to the half-yard line, and got stopped on 4th and goal. Winnebago Lutheran then went down the field. There was a penalty on a pass interference call, a couple of big-time catches, and then the final touchdown by Cooper Schwalbe to end the first half. So And now the Vikings will start the second half with the football. Scores from around Zaleski Sports. Notre Dame 28, Kaukauna 21 at halftime. What a surprise here. 3-0 Edgar over Stratford. Just to start the third quarter. Marshfield 22-6 over River Falls. Menominee 13, DC Evers 9. Winnecounty 21-0 over Omro. Auburndale 13-3 over Marathon. La Crosse Logan 37-0 over Wausau East. Menasha leads Mosinee 21-7. Loyal Greenwood with a running clock on Neilsville Grant 35-0 at halftime. Spencer Columbus 28. Pittsville 0. Assumption 24. Thorpe 8 at halftime. Oconomowoc 16. Verona 7 at halftime. Colby up 19-7 on Abbotsford. That's at halftime. Next week's opponent for Amherst is Colby. Waterford 21-0 over Wauwatosa West. And Cadott all over Stanley Boyd 40-7. All right, second half about to get underway. Reminder, today's game is brought to you in part by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality that you can trust. Cole Hetkowski kicks it away. A booming kick going to be taken at about the 16-yard line by Owen Elke. He's going to be smashed down at the 26-yard line. And a gain of a return of about 10 yards, 9 or 10 yards, and that is where the Vikings offense will take over. All right, here we go. Evan Cole in at quarterback. His receivers to the near side, Quinn Gensler and Owen Elke. Parker Mullenbach, haven't heard much from him, but Eli Mookie we have. And there goes Schwalbe. Foot race to the end zone. Cal Lusick chases him down. And Schwalbe inside the 20-yard line. 21-yard line. 55 yards to the 20-yard line. A broken tackle, and Winnebago Lutheran offense has carved up this Amherst defense with 11.5 to go in the third quarter. Schwalbe has been the man amongst men so far tonight. Man amongst boys, I should say. In the backfield, Mookie stood up. Gains a couple of yards inside the 20 to the 18. Mookie slow to get up. Packers lead Arizona right now 24-17. Second and 8, ball at the 18. Evan Cole, shotgun. Up the middle, off the left side. Mookie again inside the 15. They'll give him the 11, gain of 7, third down in the yard. No, they'll give him the 12. Third down and 2 with 10:15 to go. Abel Welsing, number 45, was in motion that last play. 2 minutes gone by in this third quarter, and all the momentum has gone and has stuck with the Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Big back, Eli Mookie in the backfield. He had a couple of touchdowns last week. In motion goes Welsing again. Hands up to Welsing off the right side. Gets a block. Popped there by Jackson Lutz. It's going to be a first down. Pushed ahead by Mookie. And at the 10, maybe right before the 10-yard line, it's going to be fourth down and a half a yard, or less than a yard. I'll see what our white hat has here. And now they're going to measure with 9:18 to go. Timeout on the field for a measurement. And they will bring it out. Either 4th and an inch or 1st and goal for the Vikings. Either way, it's going to be very, very, very close.
Out comes the chain gang, and Eichmann, Aaron Groshek, Kevin Vanderlaan, and Keith Groshek.
It's going to be 4th down for the Vikings. 4th down and very, very, very short. 9:17 to go, 3rd quarter. Vikings trying to keep their momentum going. Nine minutes to go. 2 receivers near. Couple of backs with Evan Cole in the backfield. Cole's going to keep it himself up the middle. 1st down and more. Near the 5-yard line, they'll give him the 6. A gain of 4 on the play. 1st and goal for Winnebago Lutheran.
Evan Cole, the keeper, down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6. Mookie and Mullenbach in the backfield with Evan Cole. Hands up to Mookie off the right side. No, pass to Schwalbe, and he makes one man miss into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Play action pass, Cooper Schwalbe. His 2nd touchdown of the night, and it's 14-13. A little out route for the senior tight end. Evan Cole into attempts. The PAT to look to tie it up. Good snap, good hold. It is up, and it is perfect. 8:19 to go, 3rd quarter. We're all tied at 14. You're watching high school football at Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
It's Cooper Schwalbe's show right now for the Vikings. We're tied at 14 with 8:19 to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, all momentum has been gone and has stuck with Winnebago Lutheran here. After that stop at the goal line for Amherst, went down to score before halftime. A lot like what Amherst does, double dipping, scoring before halftime, and coming back to start the 2nd half with the touchdown. Jackson Abraham will kick it away for the Vikings. The previous kickoff he had was a touchback. Vaquera and Nerdahl back to return. And it's a high end-over-end kick. Vaquera backing up is going to take it at the 2-yard line. Looking for some blockage. They run into each other. Vaquera kicks it back to the left side, and a huge hit there at the 15-yard line. That's where Amherst will start with 8:10 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tyler Loken needing to lead this offense now. When it comes to real estate, you need someone who can trust to know every town, street, and deer trail in the area. Brett Favor of Hoff Favor Real Estate is here for you. Whether buying, selling, or just curious about real estate values, reach out to Brett Favor today. 8:10 to go. Low snap. Hands up to Nerdall off the right side. Gets a block. Stiff arms the defender. He leaps over the defense up to the 25, 24-yard line. And Cal Lusick is down. Left cramp or left leg there for Cal. With 7:56 to go. And 3-0 Edgar over Stratford, about halfway through the third quarter there. All the other games have remained the same. Scoring-wise, a lot of them in halftime. Second and 1, again a 9 for Aiden. Orville Bloom, the big right tackle, out last year. Loken back out to Nerdall. He's going to get the first down and more. Up to about the 32 or 33-yard line, first down, Amherst. Excuse me, 27. 7:15 to go, third quarter. Three receiver set, Tony Vaquera to the far side. Aiden Nerdall behind Tyler Loken. He's going to keep himself, Will Loken, run into the back of Nerdall, fall to the 31-yard line, a gain of 4. Now's the time for the new roofing project you've been putting off, called Bob Gould Roofing, for that brand new roof your home deserves. That's Bob Gould Roofing in Amherst. 6:35 to go, third quarter. Shotgun formation now for Tyler Loken. On the reverse to Vaquera and breaks a tackle. There goes Tony. A flag comes in. Back up ahead to the 45-yard line, but a flag is thrown at the 30, and it's going to be a penalty on Amherst. Marching back, and it's going to be second down and long coming up with 6 minutes to go. Only Storage serving the Amherst area, offering extra large units for businesses, boats, RVs, or any extra garage, or an extra garage. Secure, affordable, and open 24/7. Visit us online to reserve your spot today. All right, second and 17 now with 6 minutes to go. 5:50 and counting. Everybody packed in tight. Loken hands up to Nerdall off the right side. Stiff arm, Schwalbe out of the way. Gets past one, gets past two, up to the 40. First down, Amherst. Aiden Nerdall with a huge run for the Falcons. Stiff arm Schwalbe out of the way. Able to get the edge and get the first down for Amherst. Up to the 40-yard line. Again, just cut back out of the way of the defender. $5:15 to go. Schwalbe and Orville Bloom to the wide side of the field every time on the defensive line. Nerdall again to the right side. Breaks a tackle. Gets popped past the 45 to the 47-yard line. Gains 7 more with 4:50 to go.
Second down and 3.
Four and a half to go, third quarter, tied at 14 here from Amherst. Quick in and out there for Loken to relay what Coach Lusick had mentioned to him. Nerdahl again off the right side, breaks a tackle, runs over a defender, he's loose. To the sideline, cuts back in, still on his feet, up to the 20-yard line. Got past Abraham, and it has been the entire right side this drive for Aiden Nerdahl. Another first down for Amherst. Your run away from Schwalbe and Bloom has been successful on this drive. Schwalbe, the D end on the defense's right side, offense's left side. First and goal at 3:45 to go. Nerdahl again off the right side. Why not? Aiden pops the defender, pops another one to the 10. First and goal for Nerdahl. Clock runs at 3:30. Loken again in the shotgun. Low snap. Nerdahl again off the right side. Why not? Nerdahl walks in the end zone. Touchdown Amherst. The drive of Aiden Nerdahl. Amherst punches it in from 10 yards out, and they retake the lead 20-14. A dominant performance from the right side of that offensive line this drive. As 20-14, Amherst with 3:12 to go. Cole Hutkowski in to attempt a very important PAT here with 3:12 to go. Loken on the hold. The sophomore kicker is up, and it is a line drive, but it is good. 3:12 to go, third quarter. Amherst retakes lead, 21-14. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Midstate Technical College. There's the Aiden Nerdahl drive there for Amherst. Go to your beast when you need it. Now we'll see if the Amherst defense can step up. Whether it's game night or movie night, you need internet that performs under pressure. Amherst Communications Fiber Network delivers the speed and reliability to stream, work, and stay connected without missing a play. Backed by a local, employee-owned team ready to help you when you need it. Learn more at amherstcom.net. That's amherstcom.net. High end over end kick. Again, going to be taken at about the 18-yard line. That's Gensler, and he's going to be taken down there at about the 27. Excuse me, that's Owen Elke. Elke on the return. That's going to be at the 27, 28-yard line.
He's down to the 28-yard line. First and 10 Vikings.
All right, now it's Amherst defense turn to step up here. The Vikings offense has carved up this defense. Passing defense. Evan Cole in the shotgun again. Going to keep it himself off the right side. He's had a little room, but closed quickly. That looked like J.C. Bowman on the tackle. Gain of a couple. Second down coming up. Second down and 7. Again, receivers Elke and Gensler lined up to the near side. Tight end Schwalbe on the right side. Mookie in the backfield. He's going to hand it up to Mookie. Up the middle. Nowhere to go for the big fella. Jesse Blanker in there. Jackson Lutz in there. Big third down coming up here. Aiden Nerdahl comes in. Big third down play here. Under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Taking a long time in the huddle. Coach Lair likely having to, might have to take a timeout here. 10 seconds on the play clock. 3 receivers to the near side. See if they get it off. 5, 4, 3, and they do. Rolling out, hands it up to Mookie. And Aiden Nerdahl stands him up. Nowhere to go. Up to the 32. But Amherst was ready for it on the left side of the defensive line. Fourth down coming up. Gains a yard. Fourth down coming up, under a minute to go. Cole is in there to run a play. Now he backs up to punt. We'll see. And he does boot it away. A booming punt. Wow. Vaquera backing all the way up to the 18-yard line. And Vaquera is going to take it up to the 38-yard line. There's going to be a flag on Amherst for a block in the back, but that was a great block. Yeah. 25 seconds to go. Who was that out there? Let's see. Looked like Gavin Schneider with a pretty good block. Hammers will start deep in their own territory with 25 seconds to go. An anticipation flag, as they say. .25 seconds to go, third quarter. Loken and Nerdahl. Hands up to Aiden, why not? Off the right side again. Up to the 25-yard line, and that should take us to the fourth quarter. Amherst has got it. They lead 21-14. And we will head to the fourth quarter, switch sides of the field. Final 12 minutes here in week 2. It's Amherst 21, Winnebago Lutheran Academy 14. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Midstate Technical College.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, welcome back to Amherst. Give you some scores around here. What a surprise. Edgar 3, Stratford nothing. Notre Dame Academy 28, Kaukauna 21, Menominee 21, DC Everett 17, Marshfield 22, River Falls 6, Menasha 27, Mosen 7, Auburndale 13, Marathon 3, Winnebago 28, Tomro nothing. La Crosse Logan 37, Wassee nothing. Oconomowoc leads Verona 23-7. Colby 26-7 over Abbey. 34-0 Spencer over Pittsville. 35-7 Loyal Greenwood over Neilsville. 32-8 Assumption over Thorpe. Waterford 28, Wauwatosa West 0. And Cadott 40-7 over Stanley Boyd. Have highlights from a bunch of these games later on tonight. So tomorrow as well. All right, 1st and 10, 2nd and 2. Got ahead of myself. Now running to the left side. Nerdahl again. Breaks a tackle. There goes Aiden. Foot race to the end zone. Got to get past Abraham. Pushes him out of the way. Up to the 15-yard line. They worked the right side of the offensive line the entire third quarter. And Amherst has double cramping here. A couple of down Falcons. They worked that right side of the line the entire third quarter, and now they cut back to the left side. And Aiden with a huge gainer. Cal Lusick is down again. It might be Caden Yakush as well. I'm not sure. They're blocking the players down there. Ellison and O'Connor are here to guide you through your legal options. Personal local attorneys here to help you in your time of need. That's Ellison and O'Connor. Learn more at wausauLawOffices.com. Located in Wausau. Diamond Machining has been providing quality products since 2006. Good luck, Amherst Falcons, from Diamond Machining right here in Amherst Junction. There goes Lusick. It was the other one. It is Caden Yakush. So both two receivers are out here. 1st and 10 for Amherst at the 15-yard line. Amherst Family Foods continues to serve the community as a full-service grocery store with fresh, local produce and so much more. With a hot food selection, dairy, frozen foods, produce, fresh fruits, veggies, and drinks. Get your groceries at Amherst Family Foods. I think you've only got about 16 minutes to get up there, so make it worth your time. 11:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Amherst driving. Loken off to Nerdahl, off the left side. Cuts back, taken down, another holding penalty coming on Amherst. Be another hold on the Falcons. Somebody on the left side of that line. Whoever was guarding Schwalbe there. 69, Rowan Reichenbach. Again, not permitted to, officials not permitted to tell numbers in high school, but they'll mark them back. 2nd and 20 at the 25. Really working on Cal Lusick's right leg. Oh, if you're on your way to Amherst Family Foods, stop. They close at 8 now. 45 minutes late. Logan's going to keep it himself and go nowhere. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Menasha scored again on Mosen. I'll be Mosen on Thursday. Girls volleyball, Mosney and Lakeland. Some great Northern Conference action. And still working on Lusick. Now his left leg here. Back to pass. Loken steps up. Pressure right away. Taken down. Tyler Loken had no chance. Back to the 30. Loss of 5 more. Looked like 3 guys for Amherst blocking 1 guy, and everybody else was let go. 3rd and a mile here. 9:45 to go. Yakush and Lusick still being worked on the sidelines with cramping. 3rd and 25. Back to pass. Loken looking, stepping up, rolling out to his right, and breaks 1 guy. Wide open at the 15-yard line. That's Tony Vaquera to the 5. Tyler Loken able to avoid the pressure. And it's a 1st and goal for Jackson Lutz. 1st and goal for Amherst. Jackson Lutz was wide open. My apologies to Jackson. What a job by Tyler Loken to avoid the pressure. 1st and goal at the 5. Hands up to Nerdle off the right side. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown Amherst. Aiden Nerdle from 5 yards out. And Amherst extends their lead 27-14. Third and 25 for Amherst at the 30. Able to scamper up there. A big play for the Falcons. Jackson Lutz. 27-14 Amherst. Hutkowski in to attempt the PAT. High snap. It's up. It's a line drive, and it is still good for the sophomore. 8:52 to go, 4th quarter. 28-14 Amherst. You're watching high school football in Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Couple of big-time plays. Aiden Nerdall, Jackson Lutz, and company getting the job done here in the 4th quarter. That's fine. All right, Hutkowski to kick it away here for the Falcons. A little squibber that time. Going to be taken at the 32-yard line. Right to Schwalbe, though. Probably not the guy you want to kick it to. The Vikings will take over at the 41 or 42. I'll put them at the 42-yard line. Amherst will take on Colby next week. The Hornets are up on Abbotsford 26-7. Watch that game right here on Zaleski Sports. It's conference opener next week. Amherst and Colby. And Amherst back on the road in week 4 when they go to Marathon. All right, split receivers, one to the near, one to the far. Evan Cole with Eli Mookie in the backfield. And that's a false start on the near side receiver, number 22, Owen Elke. Now marching back a few yards, back to the 37-yard line.
Place to the 37-yard line. First down and 15.
Trying to get his route started early. Taking a long time again in the huddle. Ten seconds on the play clock, under 10 now. Having Cole in the shotgun. Hands up, no, back to pass. Rolling out to his right, looking again for Elke, and that was well over his head and incomplete. Great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us? Second and 15, 8:39 to go. Make sure to stick around for our Mid-State Technical College post-game show. Be on the field with the winning player, or winning coach, and a player of the game. So a lot of time left. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Welsing in motion. Back to pass, and another false start on the Vikings. It's either going to be a false start or an illegal motion on Abel Welsing. I didn't know if he started forward too early or not. But it is another false start. Couple of mistakes. That one's going to be on Quinn Gensler. So 22 and 23, both with false starts on this drive for the Vikings. Second and 20. Ball at the 32-yard line of WLA. And timeout taken by Amherst. Falcons take their first. We'll run through the scores again here on Zaleski Sports. 5.5 to go in Edgar. It is Edgar 3, Stratford nothing. 5 minutes to go in Edgar. What a surprise, though, right? Between those two teams. Goodness. 2.5 to go in Green Bay. It's Notre Dame 28, Kaukauna 21. DC Everest has taken the lead in the third quarter, 23-21 over Menominee. Marshfield all over River Falls, 37-6. Auburndale still leads 13-3 on Marathon. Winnebago smashing Omro 35-0. Menasha all over Mosinee 33-7. Colby 26, Abbotsford 13. Still 11 minutes to go in that one. Spencer Columbus 41, Pittsville 0. La Crosse Logan 37, Wausau East 0. Loyal Greenwood 41-7 leaders over Neillsville Granton. Oconomowoc 23, Verona 7. Assumption 40, Thorpe 14, Waterford 28, Wauwatosa 7, and Cadott 40-7 over Stanley Boyd. Second and 20, back to pass. Looking for the home run ball and overthrew him again. Third down and long coming up. Hand fighting between Tony Vaquera and Owen Elke. Third down and a long, long way to go here with 8:34 to go. Again, Assumption is supposed to play at Alma Center next week. Not sure if Alma... at first I heard that Alma Center had canceled the rest of their season. I do not believe that is to be true. After, again, the passing of Adam Mossman last Saturday. Briggs Maxwell from Ithaca passing away yesterday morning, a freshman. Farming accident. Mossman, of course, a football accident, football injury that turned into a tragedy. Third down and 28:34 to go. Low snap, back to pass. Schwalbe incomplete. Fourth down. Tony Vaquera, the defender. Tony comes over, gets a gets a slight word from Coach Lusick to say, yeah, let's not do that again. Stood over Schwalbe on that one, and a little bit of a celebration. 4th down and a mile. 8:29 to go. Ball game right here. Now he steps back to Evan Cole. Vaquera back to return. And it's a line drive punt this time. Cole got run into by his own guy at the 26-yard line. Vaquera jumps and twists. Taken down by Schwalbe at the 39-yard line. Yeah, Cole got run into that time, but it was from his own blocker. 8:18 still to go here in the 4th quarter. Mid-State Technical College postgame show coming up later at the conclusion of this game. Again, had an opportunity to talk to Coach Mark Lusick this morning. Go check out that interview on YouTube. About 12 and a half minutes or so. Tyler Loken. John Benjamin, a wide receiver to the far side. Now they tell him to get off the line. There we go. Loken, back to pass. All the time of the world. Has Lusick. And got it! Oh, my goodness! Cal Lusick! What a pass by Tyler Loken, and what a job by Cal Lusick to track that one down. It looked like it was going to be overthrown, and Cal turned on the afterburners and made the unbelievable catch. Cal Lusick. What a play. What a throw, and what a job of the offensive line to give Tyler Loken the opportunity to sit there and wait for Cal to cross the field. Now off to Nerdahl. Huge hole up the middle. Cuts back, spins away from the defender. There goes Nerdahl inside the 5. Oh, my goodness. Amherst offense coming to life. Josh Ecker lost a helmet. He's going to have to exit. Coach Lusick told me last week in Clintonville if they can become a dual threat team, they're going to be hard to beat. Loken, again, on that last play, able to stand in the pocket, had all the time in the world. Cal Lusick with a big catch. Then Aiden Nerdahl with a long run there. 1st and goal from the 3 with 7 minutes to go. Nerdahl off the right side. Into the end zone again. Aiden Nerdahl from 3 yards out. Amherst leads it 34-14. And the Falcons lead by 20. What a job. Here in the second half, they gave up a touchdown at the end. The first half gave up a big play to Schwalbe. To start the second half, the Vikings scored. That's been all Amherst since. Big time plays here for the Falcons. Amherst and Colby next week here in the conference opener. It is up, and it is good. Hudkowski makes another one. 6:53 to go in the ballgame. Amherst now leads at 35-14. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Mid-State Technical College.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Welcome back to Amherst. Looking forward to our schedule next week. Next Tuesday, Abbotsford is at Pacelli in volleyball. Nakusa at Amherst boys soccer. DC Everest at Spash in boys soccer. Wausau East at Marshfield in boys soccer. Newman Catholic at Wausau West in volleyball. Wisconsin Rapids at Auburndale in volleyball. Edgar at Neillsville in volleyball. Eau Claire Memorial is at Chi High in soccer. Taken down there. Good little return by Cashton Yankee. And it'll be first and 10 for the Vikings. Thursday, a whole bunch of volleyball. One soccer game is Bayport at DC Everest. The rest are volleyball games. And then right back at football next week. Again, you can check out all the games at ZaleskiSports.com. I guess I shouldn't close that. Still want to check out that Stratford-Edgar score. These two teams have played, Edgar and Stratford. Obviously, this is the 71st meeting. 2:22 to go in that game. Stratford hasn't scored in the last 2 years against Edgar. A nice tackle there. Jacob Ruggles on the tackle. Up to the 34-yard line. Or, excuse me, 29-yard line. And appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Second down and 8, 6 minutes to go, halfway through this fourth quarter. Off the left side for Mookie. He's got a green grass in front of him. Lusick takes him down out of bounds. Eli Mookie, another long run up to the 49-yard line of WLA. No, they'll put him right at midfield. Right at the 50-yard line. Let's check that game out here. Who's got the ball? Under 2 minutes to go. Stratford has the ball inside Edgar territory. 1:47 remaining in the ball game. 3-0 Wildcats over the Tigers. Back to pass. Looking. Throws it up there. Comes back and falls short. His intended receiver, Quinn Gensler. Gavin Schneider on the coverage. Keep an eye on that game. No doubt about it. 1:20 remaining. Very, very typical of Stratford Edgar. Low scoring. Just a field goal has been scored in that game. Now Stratford just scored a touchdown. Back to pass. And incomplete. Looking for his intended receiver, Cooper Schwalbe. 54 seconds to go in Edgar. Stratford 6. Edgar 3 after a touchdown pass by the Tigers. Under a minute to go in Edgar. Hey, how about this score? Starting the fourth quarter, Kaukauna 28, Notre Dame Academy 28. Always good to have a guy like Kingston Allen on our on our network. Third down and 10. Evan Cole is going to keep it himself. Loss of a yard. Fourth down coming up. Great penetration by the Amherst defense.
Loss of 1 play. Fourth down and 11.
4th and 11. Kaukauna football in their game. Packed house at Notre Dame Academy tonight. All right, 4th and 10.5. They're going to punt it away. A spiraling punt again. And it's going to, just miss that corner. That was another heck of a punt by Evan Cole. 1st and 10, Amherst at the 20-yard line when we get out of this change of possession. DC Everest still leads Menominee 23-21. Marshfield up on River Falls 37-6. Auburndale still leads 13-3 on Marathon. Winnebago 42, Omro nothing. Menasha 33-14 on Mosinee. Spencer Columbus 41, Pittsville 6. Colby 26, Abbotsford 13. LG Loyal Greenwood 41-7 over Neilsville Granton. Lacrosse Logan 37, Wausau East nothing. I think that's a final score. Amherst 40, Thorpe 14. Oconomowoc 30, Verona 7. Waterford 37, Wauwatosa West 7. And Cadott 40 and Stanley Boyd 7. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Amherst and Colby next week. A timeout taken by Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Did not have the right personnel in there. Again, all these games you can find at ZaleskiSports.com. Great to have you along with us. Once again, to hear from Amherst. Amherst led 14-0 at one point. They were on the doorstep with a foot inside the door to go up 21-0. And it was a stoppage from Winnebago Lutheran on a 4th and goal. And then they went down the field at halftime, or right before halftime, scored with no time left. 14-7 into halftime. WLA came into the second half, scored a touchdown, tied it at 14, and then it's been the Amherst offense the rest of the way. Off the left side, J.C. Bowman on the carry for Amherst. Second and 6 for Amherst, just running the clock here. Waste as much time as you can before we get into our Mid-State Technical College postgame show. Logan still in there, a low snap. Bowman off the right side. Taken down before he got to the 25. They'll give him the 25. A shout out to everybody watching here on Zaleski Sports tonight. How much time we got? 3:20 to go here in this one. Get down to the field in time here. Low snap, Bowman again. First down for Amherst. Another low snap to Tyler Logan. J.C. Bowman wiggles his way through the line for a first down.
Sack at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Falcons.
Now it's time to run the clock the rest of the way here. It is a final score from Edgar. Stratford 6, Edgar 3, a final score. Wow. And appreciate, again, everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. 2:20 to go. Amherst with a 35-14 lead. J.C. Pullman keeping the legs moving past the 35 to the 36-yard line. People from all over the state watching tonight. Give a shout out to my Aunt Kay from Oliva tonight watching. Oliva Strum has a, not sure how their football team is, but softball and girls basketball, always competitive. Baseball won state a couple years ago. Did Oliva Strum. Bowman again off the right side. Wiggles his way. Another first down for Amherst. 90 seconds to go.
J.C. Bowman with his 7-yard carry.
Amherst will come away with a win here tonight. A hard-fought win.
First and 10.
Well, that's what you need early on in the season after a 56-0 thumping of Clintonville last week. Had adversity today, had penalties that didn't go their way, had plays that didn't go their way. Had a game where Winnebago had all the momentum. Coming into the second half, scored a touchdown right out of the halftime break. And now Tyler Loken in victory formation. And that'll do it here tonight. Have an opportunity to talk to head coach Mark Lusick and a player of the game or players of the game here in just a little bit. A lot of things to work on for Amherst, no doubt about it. Final Friday of August, and the Amherst Falcons will improve to 2-0 to start the season. 35-14 winners over Winnebago Lutheran Academy Mid-State Technical College postgame show coming up next. You've been watching high school football presented by Mid-State Technical College.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
All right, welcome back to Amherst. Falcons 35-14 over Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Coach, a lot of adversity, a lot of things going other ways, but a win's a win and a hard-fought win in week 2.
Yeah, we knew they would be a tough matchup for us. They were big up front. For us offensively, they gave us some problems. We had 2 quick touchdowns, and then we stalled on the 1-yard line, and some of that is execution. Am I taking anything away from them? We actually shot ourselves in the foot. It's things we worked on all week, and we didn't do it, which is very frustrating as a coach, but we got to come back and fix that. They went 99 yards there, scored a touchdown, and they came back. They double-dipped on us, scored on the opening drive, was 14-14, and after that moment, though, we kind of buckled down. Our offensive line played very, very well. Nerdahl, let's be honest, ran the ball hard. We rode him tonight. There's no doubt about it. We're going to ride him all season. You're going to have to. We've one of the best players in the state. But our offensive line did exactly what they needed to do, open up those holes, and he made a lot of guys miss and ran over a few guys too, of course. But overall, our defense buckled down. We made the plays we needed to make. The defensive, we got to be able to cover better. They had some guys that were too open. If they make a play, they make a play, but some of those guys were wide open. We got to buckle down on that. But overall, we're happy where we are.
A good test early on. Week 2, of course, you got a lot to work on before you get into the conference season next week. Just talk about having a game like this where you can work things out before you get into conference play.
I don't think our team's going to like the film, to be honest with you, when they watch it. I'm not going to probably like it either. So we're happy we won the game. Don't get me wrong. That's always the end. We wanted to win the game, but we got to play better. We played very well in the first quarter, and then the second quarter was, we actually played pretty well in the second quarter. We just didn't score. And then the 2 drives, we can't have that. And when they wanted to move up front against us offensively, they're killing us. And we can't have that. So we got to do a better job of taking care of level 1 first. So we did things well at times, but other things, we'll see on film. The film doesn't lie.
All right, thanks, Mark. We'll see you next week. Thank you.
This guy, where's Jesse?
Over here? Jesse Blanker. All right. We'll bring in Jesse Blanker, our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game. Jesse, Coach mentioned a heck of a job tonight, offensively, defensively. Just talk about the mindset coming in after they tied the game 14-14. Then you guys probably got a little nice talking to before you guys really stepped up.
Yeah, we knew we had to come back. We had to answer, as Coach puts it, answer the bell. And everyone came together. Everyone was working as a team. We were all communicating, and we hit them hard coming out, and we were on top.
And they came right out of the halftime and scored a touchdown. You guys tied at 14. Just talk about the front line, able to open up those holes. You guys went right, went left, and especially for a runner like Aiden.
Yeah, as soon as halftime hit, Coach came in telling us, hey, these guys are big, but we can move them. We're faster than them, and we're stronger than them. And so that really helped us. We push, and Aiden, he's just an incredible runner. He can't go down, I swear. So it's great to see that, and it's great to see everyone working for him, and it's just a beautiful team effort.
Of course, a lot of stuff to work on before conference play starts next week, but just talk about working through a game like this with all the adversity that you guys went through early on in the season.
Yeah, I think it's really great for our team. It's good for the leadership, it's good for team bonding, coming together. Coming from Clintonville, everyone's kind of, taking it mellow. I hate to say it like that, but and then we come out like this, and it's really good for the team to realize, okay, we got to keep pushing, keep climbing the mountain, as Coach says, and I think we're doing a good job of that.
I'll put you in the house, all right? I'm
sweet.
Give you this. Back out of the way. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Jesse Blinker, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Jesse. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Amherst, 35-14 Falcons over the Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings. We'll be back with you next Friday, Falcons and Colby Hornets, the 2-0 Colby Hornets against the 2-0 Amherst Falcons as we kick off conference season next week here in Amherst. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next time right here on Zaleski Sports.